Hi friends, welcome to English Study Point. Today in this video lecture I am going to start with new topic titled as Modernity in Indian Languages, and there was a previous year question which was asked in your exam, and the question is, how does modernity find expression in Indian languages? So first of all, I am defining here concept of modernity. Modernity refers to a period in which there is a departure from traditional themes, styles and structures with a focus on individuality, urbanization, industrialization and technological advancements, which means modernity represents a distinct era which is characterized by a shift away from conventional themes, styles, and structures, and it try to prioritize individualism, urban development, industrial progress, and technological innovations. It marks a departure from traditional norms and values. And here we see that modernity can be seen as a reflection of changing social, political, and cultural landscape of a society. This means modernity serves as a mirror reflecting the evolving social, political, and cultural conditions within a society. It encapsulates the dynamic changes and developments taking place across various facets of life. Modernity in Indian languages is expressed through exploration of new themes such as globalization, technology, and social change. Example, in Hindi literature, the novel Ravan Enemy of Aryavarta by Amish Tripathi reimagines the mythological character of Ravan in a modern context. So, in the context of Indian languages, modernity is captured through the exploration of novel subjects or new subjects like globalization, technology, and societal transformation. This shift signifies a departure from age old narrative towards contemporary issues and concerns. So, with the help of when we try to Indianize English language. So, through this, we are able to express ourselves in the form of novel, and when we pen down feelings in a form of novel, so we are able to reflect upon these issues, these contemporary issues. Indian languages evolved to incorporate borrowings from other languages and adapt to new ways of communication, reflecting the changing society. Example here is the use of English words like selfie and blogger in Hindi and other regional languages. That means Indian languages transform by adopting words from other languages to adapt to changing communication needs. For example, English terms like selfie and blogger are now commonly used in Hindi and regional languages. Writers in Indian languages experiment with narrative techniques, non-linear storytelling, metafiction to reflect the complexities of modern life. Example here is in Bengali literature, the novel Shesher Kobita by Rabindranath Tagore challenges traditional narrative structure, which means writers in Indian languages experiment with storytelling techniques like non-linear plots and metafiction to capture the complexities of contemporary life. And here I have mentioned example of Rabindranath Tagore's novel Shesher Kobita in Bengali literature, which try to challenge traditional storytelling methods. Modern Indian literature addresses pressing social issues such as caste, gender, equality, environmental concerns, reflecting the changing values of society. Example here is in Marathi literature, the play Sakharam Binde by Vijay Tendulkar deals with themes of gender and power dynamics. We from this point infer that modern Indian literature delves into societal issues like these are the issues which I have mentioned here, and an example of this particular point I have chosen Vijay Tendulkar's play Sakharam Binder in Marathi literature, which try to address themes of gender dynamics and power relations. With the rise of urbanization, modern Indian writing portrays urban settings and the challenges faced by individuals in metropolitan areas. Example, the Tamil novel Ponniyin Selvan by Kalki Krishnamurthy explores political intrigue in an urban historical setting. So, we see that modern Indian literature depicts urban environments and the struggles faced by individuals in cities due to urbanization. An example is the Tamil novel Ponniyin Selvan by Kalki Krishnamurthy, which delves into political intrigue set in an urban historical backdrop. Next point is it reflects the fragmentation of identity in a globalized world, exploring themes of diaspora, migration, and cultural hybridity. Example here is the novel The Namesake by Jhumpa Lahiri delves into the complexities of Indian American identity. So it reflects the complexity of identity in a globalized world by exploring different themes which I have mentioned here, and I have chosen example of The Namesake by Jhumpa Lahiri in order to explain this point. So this work examines the challenges of Indian American identity. Indian languages convey post colonial perspectives by challenging colonial narratives and reimagining historical events from indigenous viewpoints. Example is the Gujarati play Kasturba by Mahesh L. Kunchwar reimagines the life of Mahatma Gandhi's wife from a feminist perspective. This means Indian languages convey post colonial perspectives by challenging colonial accounts and presenting historical events from indigenous standpoints. And here I have presented example of Gujarati play Kasturba by Mahesh L. Kunchwar, which reimagines Mahatma Gandhi's wife's life through a feminist lens. Modern Indian literature reflects the impact of technology and digital communication on language use and storytelling. Example here is of the Telugu short story The Last Letter by Maladi Venkata Krishnamurthy explores the role of technology in shaping human relationships, which means modern Indian literature shows how technology and digital communication influence language and storytelling. Example is of Telugu short story The Last Letter by Maladi Venkata Krishnamurthy. This work shows the impact of technology on human relationship. So such thing is explored here in this book. Women writers in Indian languages offer feminist perspective on tradition, patriarchy and gender norms, challenging societal expectations. Example, the Kannada novel Kalyani by Tejaswini Niranjana portrays a strong female protagonist breaking free from traditional constraints. This means women writers in Indian languages share feminist viewpoints on certain topics. An example that I have mentioned here is of Kannada novel Kalyani by Tejaswini Niranjana, which features a strong female lead challenging traditional boundaries. Modern Indian literature emphasizes environmental concerns and sustainability, reflecting the urgent need for conservation and eco-awareness. Example, the Malayalam poem Puja by Sugatha Kumari highlights the destruction of rivers due to industrialization. So, modern Indian literature focuses on environmental issues and sustainability, highlighting the importance of conservation and eco-awareness. In the Malayalam poem Puja by Sugatha Kumari, the poem discusses the harm industrialization causes to rivers. Modern Indian literature often adopts an interdisciplinary approach, incorporating elements of philosophy, psychology, and science in storytelling. Example, the Punjabi novel Pinjar by Amrita Pritam weaves together historical events with psychological insights. This particular point means modern Indian literature combines various types of subjects into it, and this can be reflected in Punjabi novel Pinjar by Amrita Pritam, wherein we see historical events are woven together with psychological insights. Indian languages incorporate global influences from Western literature, philosophy, and popular culture, creating a diverse and cosmopolitan literary landscape. Example, the Urdu short stories of Saadat Hasan Manto reflect influence of existentialism and modernism. We can see from this point Indian languages draw from global influences such as Western literature, philosophy, and popular culture, creating a diverse literary landscape. And this we see in Urdu short stories by Saadat Hasan Manto, which show influences of existentialism and modernism. It captures the spirit and challenges of youth culture, addressing issues of identity, relationships, and aspirations of younger generation. Example: the Assamese novel A Fool Gharor Suvalkha by Arupa Patangia Kalita explores the complexities of youth in a changing society. We can see from this point that this or such sort of literature reflects the spirit and challenges of youth culture, addressing issues like identity, relationships, and aspirations. An example is of Assamese novel A Fool Gharor Suvalkha by Arupa Patangia Kalita, which delves into the complexities of youth in a changing society. Indian languages provides a platform for political commentary and dissent, critiquing power structures, corruption, and social injustices. Example: the Malayalam novel Cheeman by Thakazhi Shivashankara Pillai critiques exploitative nature of the fishing industry. This means Indian languages serves as a medium for political critique and dissent, examining power dynamics, corruption, and social inequalities. An example is here of Malayalam novel Cheeman by Thakazhi Shivashankara Pillai, which exposes the exploitative practices in the fishing industry. It celebrates the diversity of languages and dialects, incorporating multilingual dialogues and expressions to reflect the polyglot nature of society. The poetry of Kabir in Hindi and Urdu blends mystical elements with vernacular language, showcasing the richness of multilingual traditions. So, Indian literature celebrates language diversity by incorporating multilingual dialogues and expressions reflecting the varied linguistic landscape of society. An example is the poetry of Kabir in Hindi and Urdu, which mixes mystical themes with vernacular language, highlighting the richness of multilingual traditions. Then, with this video lecture ends here. Hope this video lecture will help you in your exams. Thank you.